Hi, this is Meteorologist Steve Pellettiere, and I am the Weatherman. Thanks for checking into weathermanpod.com on this last day of 2024. And looks like on your Tuesday, we are looking at rainy weather moving into the east. Actually, starting out generally fair, but the clouds and the rain will be moving in probably towards nightfall. And there may even be some thunderstorms. The way it's setting up is an area of low pressure is working its way out of the southern Great Lakes, moving across Ohio. The center at about the mid to late evening hours will be over at western Pennsylvania. There'll be a stationary front, or actually what we call an occlusion. It's a combination of a cold and a warm front, right through central Pennsylvania, and a warm front just over south Jersey. Along that one front and to the north of it, there will be areas of rain, maybe even some thunderstorms. And that will be arriving probably right around the New Year's, sometime between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. This is, again, around the northeast corner from D.C. up to the Boston area. Elsewhere across the nation, it's a different story, and we'll get to that in just a moment. But for the northeast, looks like rainy weather for the overnight hours, and also the possibility of some rain for the first day of 2025. But on Wednesday, we're also looking at mild conditions. They've been mild for the last couple of days after cold weather during the month of December. And it looks like we get back into some colder weather as we head into the month of January, especially towards the end of this week and this weekend. Elsewhere across the nation, if you're traveling on this New Year's Eve day, it looks generally fair to start across New York, Newark, Philly, D.C., Baltimore, all the way up to the Boston area. But later in the day at night, there will be those heavy thunderstorms, and there will be some extensive delays into there. Charlotte showing a few scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms for the day as that frontal system moves through. It will be dry in Atlanta, dry most of Florida. Louisiana, also on much of the Texas coast will be dry, looking at fair weather in Houston all the way up to Dallas-Fort Worth, up to El Paso, I should say, in Amarillo. There will be snow showers in the Chicago area as that low-pressure system brings down that cold air. Dry conditions across the Dakotas and the Central Plains states where it's going to be very cold. Those temperatures will only be in the 20s and teens. West Coast showing dry conditions. L.A., San Diego, and San Francisco, but more areas of low pressure moving in from the northern Pacific, causing rain and mountain snows from the Pacific Northwest, Portland up to Washington, Seattle, and Tacoma, and across the central mountains, eastern mountains of Washington, northern Idaho, and western Montana will get snow over the next several days. But it looks like we bring in the New Year's on this New Year's Eve day with an increase in clouds for the northeast, fair but cold weather for the Midwest and southern states, and dry conditions for the southwest portion of the United States, and just about the same, rainy weather, Pacific Northwest, on your Tuesday. Hope you all have a great New Year's Eve and a New Year's Day. Keep it safe. Looking forward to some better weather, or more typical January weather will be arriving as we head into this upcoming weekend and for at least the next 10 to 20 days. But I did see that the sun is starting to act up again, starting to show more solar flares, sending lots of energy towards the earth that may have something to do with the temperature trends as we head towards the middle and the end of February. We'll have more to say on that as we continue into early January. I hope you have a great New Year's Day, and we'll talk to you first thing tomorrow. Take care.